Hi, you all. Sarah's hi, welcome. Sarah's, you're first. Afea, am I pronouncing that right? If I'm not, I apologize. Hi, welcome. Thank you so much for joining. Your second, Son Lehman, hey, welcome. Talanza, hey, welcome. Our Mother's Way, hello, welcome. Hey, Taylor, hey, welcome. Hi, you all. Patsy, welcome. Hey, Shakima, welcome. Hey, Sade Ruby, hi. Thank you so much for your donation. You are first tonight. Raven is second. Thank you both for your donations. Molly Polly, hi, welcome. Hey, Tawana. Hey, welcome. I'm glad you were able to make it. Miracle, hey, welcome. Hey, Muneka. Hey, Muneka. Gosh, it's been a while. How are you doing? Thank you so much, Tawana. Thank you. Oh, and you're off today. Our Mother's Way. You can donate in the details are in the description of the video, but I can post them here as well. Let me get that for you. There we go. I just posted the information. You can. This is a free reading. But if you would like to donate, they are appreciated. My donators get an extended reading. Tonight's donation extended reading is my spiritual numerology messages. And I like to. It's 8:30. It's 8:33. I like to get everybody a chance to get in here, and then I start at the 5-minute mark. First on my donator list, I have Sade Ruby. Thank you very much. Second is Raven, and I've not seen Raven yet. On my free reading list, I have Sarah's Roaring, Afea S, Son Lehman, Talanza, Our Mother's Way, Taylor, Patsy, Shakima, username 𝑹𝒆𝒂𝒂𝒔𝒆, Molly Polly, Tawana, username Sweet Honesty, and then Muneka, username Miracle. If you do submit a donation, please do let me know in the comments, and make sure that I acknowledge you so that you can get your extended reading, and so I can assure you that you are priority. I am doing my first 5 donators first this evening, and I have 3 now. Somebody just submitted a donation. Miss Eccentricity, Sharonda, hey boo, how are you doing? Hey Raven, hey boo, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining me, and thank you for your donation. Raven, you are second. Muneka, I do have you on my free reading list. Jennifer, hey, welcome, Jennifer. Jennifer, I have you on the free reading list. Sharonda, you are third tonight. So what I'm going to do is my first 5 donators that I can get within the first 5 minutes of me coming online, I will get you all first. After the 5-minute mark, I'm going to do my alternating 2 and 2, where I will get some of my free reading list people so as to not keep you all waiting, and then go back to my donators. And if I have not acknowledged you and you would like to get a message, please let me know, because I am about to start with my intro and get on with the readings. Malika S., hey, welcome. Malika, I have you. Hey, Taylor. My free reading lists are general, so I do a theme every week. If you would like to ask a specific question and don't want to follow the theme, you may submit a donation, and I will do specific questions or one question readings for anyone that submits a donation and does not want to stick to the theme. So I'm going to go ahead and go through the list. First, I have Ruby. 𝙚𝒚, thank you again for your donation. And then I have Raven and Sharonda. These are my 3 donators. I'm going to knock all 3 of you out first before I go to my free reading list and go back to whoever donates throughout this evening. If you have a specific question or area of focus for your reading, please do let me know when I call your name, my donators, and we'll get to your message. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead with the theme. Tonight's theme is my release and receive reading. Saturn, the Lord of Karma, has stationed direct officially yesterday, finally, after being retrograde for so long. And Saturn's lesson is blessings after some hard work. So the theme of this lesson is, what is it that Saturn wants you to learn? What do you need to release in order to receive some type of blessing? So we're going to take care of what needs to be released, the astrological planetary influence that you need to help you release those things, and then the expectations, the rewards that you will receive once you get past any blockages in your reading. For my free reading list, I have 𝑹𝒆𝒂𝒅𝒊𝒏𝒈, 𝑹𝒆𝒂𝒂𝒅𝒊𝒏𝒈, Sun, Lima, Talanza, Our Mother's Way, Taylor, Patsy, Shakima, Malipale, Tawana, Muneka, Jennifer Garcia, and Malika S. Again, if you have submitted a donation, please do let me know in the comments so I can move you from my free reading list to my donator list, get you your additional numerology messages using the oracle cards. Otherwise, we're going to go ahead and get started. Hey, Lauren. Hey, welcome. I have you, Lauren. Thank you. I have you on the free reading list. Taylor's going to follow the theme. Okay, great. Brooke, hey, welcome, Brooke. Afea has donated. Let me go ahead and move you over. So I am doing my first 5 donators at once before I move to my free reading list. I have one more spot, number 5, for my donator. If anyone wants to grab that before I begin, because I'm not going to stop. I'm going to keep going until I'm done with my first 5 donators. If not, Brooke, I added you. Lauren, I added you. Afea, you have a specific question. Okay, great. When I call your name, please do remind me that you have a specific question. Give it to me here in the comments, and we'll answer that. So I probably should have done this first, but hey, you all, welcome. My name is Brother Rory, aka Okaasan's Tarot, and this is my weekly live intuitive reading, WWYO, Words with Your Okaasan. Thank you guys who have returned, and everyone who is new. If you haven't already, please do like this video and subscribe to my channel so that you can get notifications for when I do go live. I used to post the link days prior, but people would get in here in the waiting room like 45 minutes to 60 minutes prior to me coming on live. I'd get on here, and then the order of people would be would be out of order. And I felt that wasn't fair to you all. So for the time being, I will be posting my live video links about 10 minutes prior to the start so that the list doesn't get backed up. So please do bear with me while I experiment with this. If you like it, if you love it, let me know. Your feedback does help me because this reading here is for you all. 𝙀𝒧𝒏 is first. After 𝙀𝒧𝒏, I have Raven, and then Sharonda, and then 𝑹𝒂𝒂𝒅. You all are my first readings. I'm going to knock you all out before I get to my free reading list. Emma Jones, hey, welcome. Miriam, hey, welcome. Miriam, I have you on the list. Miriam, you're number 16. I stop at 9:30 or 20 people. I usually hit my 20 people before 9:30. This is a free reading. All I ask is that if you are on my free reading list, that you are present when I give you your reading. If you have to leave, you don't have to let me know. Just if I skip you, come back before I sign off and we'll get you your reading. If you have to leave and you want to ensure you get a card message this evening, you would have to submit a donation. I have you on the list, Miriam. You're very welcome. Emma Jones, hi, welcome. If you would like to have a reading, I can put you on the list. If you need an extended reading or have a specific question, you may submit a donation. The details to that is in the description of the video and somewhere here in the comments. Ruby is first. Let's go ahead and get started. Did you want to follow the theme this evening, or did you have a specific question? Is she here? Ruby, are you here? 𝙀𝒧𝒏, are you here? Raven, are you still here? The theme. All right. Let's go ahead and get started with your reading. We're going to find out what it is that you need to release and what it is that you'll be receiving if you do so. And I saw the Chariot card. Let's see if it comes back out. All right. The star, Ruby, is at the bottom of your deck. Star card is Aquarius energy. Ultimately, this is about higher knowledge, higher consciousness, and also getting some of your dreams and your wishes met with the energy of the star. Saturn wants to reward you with whatever it is you're trying to manifest. If you've been working towards a long time goal or a lifelong childhood dream, this energy, by releasing this, it'll help you gain this star energy. The two strongest energies that you currently possess that needs to be released is represented by the energy of the Sun and the Five of Wands. Sun card is Leo energy. It may be in your chart or the chart of someone that can assist you with releasing this energy, or they may be the source of some type of low vibration in your life. A Sun is the self. It is our ego, our self-confidence, our self-worth. It's our identity. It's where our personal power comes from. It's also a level of confidence and optimism as well. Clarified by the Five of Wands is a battle between being pessimistic, realistic, pessimistic, optimistic. There's a balance here. Take a little bit of all of these is what Spirit is saying. We have to release the tendency to be more in the low vibration Five of Wands energy here, Ruby, where we're fighting against our own self. Either our heart wants to do something and the head is arguing, or vice versa. It's like you always got like this Gemini vibe going on, where you have like the little devil here, the little devil Ruby here, and then the little angel. This is an energy, that bickering between yourself is what needs to be released in order for you to gain. The planetary influence that's going to assist you in releasing this energy is Uranus. Uranus brings in a theme of creativity, of uniqueness. It is doing what is unconventional, going off of the beaten path. Expand your mind here with this Uranus energy. Don't do what you usually do. Don't do what people expect you to do either. Maybe it is that, Ruby, in this energy, especially in the next 2 weeks, you may be triggered and someone is trying to get a reaction out of you or a response out of you. Don't give it to them. Don't feed into that. Surprise them. Show that you're unbothered. Or maybe it is that someone is passive aggressive to you and you're not getting the full story. You need to put your foot down and show that sun power instead of being timid with your emotional side. If you can do these things, Ruby, your expectation and reward is represented by the energy of the Six of Cups, clarified by the Two of Swords. So what's happening in this energy is a repeated cycle, either some type of toxicity, soul karma that's happening. You're breaking this with this Six of Cups energy and breaking emotional restrictions that keeps you here. And this has to do with yourself, things that you do on the inside. You're your own worst enemy in this reading. Your emotions tend to hold you back. It brings you in this Two of Swords energy, Ruby. You will be releasing this where you're trusting yourself, going with your intuition, your gut feelings, or you're doing what is logical and not having a hard time discerning which method needs to be applied in the situation. So, that was a mouthful. Let's go ahead and close out your reading with your spiritual numerology message. And I'm using, of course, my favorite deck, the Wisdom of the Oracle. Breathe. It's the number 29 in this deck. 2 + 9 is 11. 11, spiritual ascension and awakening. 11, also master number in numerology. For the sake of this reading, we're going to go to the smallest digit, where 1 + 1 is 2, bringing in the energy of the High Priestess in tarot. Again, trusting in your intuition. And that's really what's going to help you succeed, what's going to help you get your dreams to come true and to be into this reality. Don't be so hard on yourself. Look at the bright side and have an equal balance of when you're looking at the shadow side as well. Have some faith in humanity and the people around you, Ruby, and that's what's going to help you achieve the lessons learned with Saturn stationing direct. All right. Thank you so very much, Ruby, for your donation, as always, and for joining me, and I pray that your reading resonates. Ruby says she's Gemini rising. She's been seeing 333, and she had a dream. Okay. If you want to talk about this dream, let me know, because Neptune doesn't station until November, December, I think. But because Saturn has now stationed, we're getting all these triggers. We're getting these signs that we may not see here in reality. So definitely write down your dreams to anyone that's been getting any weird dreams, because they may be pieces to a puzzle that you may have. Chad Terrell, hey, welcome. Thank you so much for joining me. Emma Jones, I went too fast for him. Okay, Emma, you have a specific question? I'm buffering, but I donated and posted my question. Okay, Emma, thank you so much for your donation. Chad, would you like to get a reading? Because I can go ahead and add you. I have 4 more slots left on my free reading list before I shut it down. Fabiana, hey, welcome. This is a free reading, and I have a theme each week. If you would like to ask a specific question, you can submit a donation. The details of that is in the description of this video and somewhere along the comments. Raven, do you have a specific question, or would you like to follow the theme of your reading? Raven, we're on you right now. The theme of tonight's reading, Miriam, is release and receive. So Saturn, the Lord of Karma, of discipline and personal responsibility, has been retrograde, and it has stationed direct. So the theme of this reading is, what is it that we need to learn? What do we need to take personal responsibility of? And the things we need to release in order to gain some type of blessing, and what that blessing is going to be. That's the theme of tonight's reading. Saris. Okay, Saris. Yeah, just come back in when you're done. Raven wants to follow the theme. All right, Raven, let's go ahead and see what is the energy that you will be releasing and receiving. Thank you all so much for being patient. If you haven't already, please do like this video and subscribe to my channel so that you can get notifications for when I do go live and post other content. Saw the Eight of Pentacles. Let's see if it comes back out. Hoo-hoo. Well, look at there. Queen of Wands, Raven, is at the bottom of your deck. This is fire sign energy, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. It could be in your chart or the chart of someone that could either be assisting you with reaching your karmatic rewards, or they could be inhibiting you, depending on the high and low vibrations. High vibration Queen of Wands energy is someone who is very charismatic. They're very enthusiastic. This is a go-getter type of attitude. Because of that, they usually have a boisterous personality, very cheerful, friendly, and the high vibration, and gets lots of attention. In the low vibration, they can want attention for superficial reasons, hiding ego wounds, or they may have a lot of attention, take on a lot of tasks, relationships, become overwhelmed, and either not finish these things because they're burned out, or they may become or seem unreliable. So make sure you are avoiding low vibration Queen of Wands energy in the next 2 weeks, and don't become a victim of dealing with this energy. If you resonate with the high vibration Queen of Wands energy, or you're dealing with someone like that, they would be helpful for you in this reading. Raven, the two strongest energies representing what you need to release is the Three of Pentacles, clarified by the Tower. So the Tower is here. It's the 16th card in Tarot. 1 + 6 is 7. Patience. I feel like that time is really ticking. Your divine clock is really ticking when it comes to this energy needing to be released, Raven. Three of Pentacles is cooperation and teamwork. This is finding win-win solutions, making mutual goals and plans. This is gathering information as well as freely giving this information, an equal exchange. This could be related to work, family, anywhere with the Three of Pentacles, but other people are involved here. There seems to be some blockage in your ability to effectively communicate your needs and wants with other people. Either you are misinterpreted, or you get the impression that people don't understand you, or you just simply don't have the skills that are needed to be in that higher state of consciousness to get your point across effectively. The Tower is saying that you've been getting these lessons where you have to speak your truth, even if your voice shakes. And there may be something that happens in the next 2 weeks, Reagan, that may trigger you, rocking the boat, Tower energy, to where you have to speak your piece, or it may catch your attention where you may need the help of others, or someone is asking for your help. Especially if it's low vibration Queen of Wands energy, make sure you know what you're getting yourself into before volunteering yourself. Otherwise, you may repeat a cycle. So release these things. Be a better communicator. Learn to listen. Try to be empathetic. Put yourself in the other person's shoes, but also realize the lack of these characteristics in other people. Some people, you know, you can't get through them. It's like talking through a brick wall. That's toxic. If you're involved in any relationship or environment like that, Raven, it may be time for you to walk away. That may be what needs to be released. The planetary influence that's going to assist you in releasing this is Venus. Unconditional love. This definitely has something to do with something or someone you have an emotional connection with, Raven. You've got to learn that other people grow in their own time. And if they do not, it is their personal choice, not your burden to bear. Learn to love from a distance here. And that's really what's going to help you. Raven, the expectation, the result, if you can get over these blockages and release this energy, we have the Hermit card, the Six of Wands, and the Devil. So Devil is restrictive energy. This is toxicity. This is codependency. This is addiction. This is relying on something. This is also obsessive thinking, obsessive patterns. You are breaking this here. Hermit brings in the energy of an elevated mind, that higher state of consciousness I was mentioning earlier. This is you graduating to either be a better communicator if you know fault lies within you when it comes to relating to others, or protecting your personal energy and walking away from people that just like to argue for the sake of arguing. Nobody has time for that. Okay. Protect yourself, protect your energy, but also take personal responsibility. That's the influence of Saturn, where you need to grow and make improvements. Six of Wands is the energy of success and pride. I saw the Chariot card earlier throughout this reading, and that's the energy of success. Six of Wands also brings in that same success energy. You will be fine, whatever happens that comes in the next 2 weeks, especially if there's a trigger, a low vibration trigger, like an argument or some shock that you weren't expecting. If you speak your piece and be ready to receive whatever feedback you get from other people. Don't be a victim and be attacked by that Queen of Wands energy, and don't be in that low vibration energy also. Let's go ahead and see what your numerology message is for you to close out your reading, Raven. Two. Yeah, there's a conversation that needs to be had. Message in a bottle. It's the number 15. 1 plus 5 is 6. Lover's card energy. Gemini, definitely have people that you're emotionally involved with coming to you. Someone may need to speak, or it's time for you to speak up. Milk and honey, it's the number 51 in this deck. 5 plus 1 is 6. 2 6s. Karma is all over this. This is definitely an influence of Saturn. So if you've been struggling with some type of personal relationship, even since about February, March, this could be ending here. You're either finding solutions or you're learning to cut your losses, Raven. Okay. Milk and honey, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But if it's toxic and you are idolizing the situation, it's time to protect your energy. All right, Raven, thank you so much for your donation and for joining me, and I pray that your reading resonates. Raven says, yes, thank you. Emma, hi, Emma. Pause. Emma, you have several people ahead of you. If you have submitted a donation, please do let me know so I can add you on my donator list, Emma. But we still have a couple people in front of you, even on that list. Son, no, your turn did not pass, son. Thank you for being patient. Bridget, hi, welcome, Bridget. If you would like to get a free message, I'll go ahead and add you. I only have one more name on my free reading list before I have to close it down. Hey, Ryu Usagi. And that's my number 20. Okay. I just took care of Raven. Raven, I pray your reading resonates. Thank you again for your donation. Sharonda, username Miss Eccentricity is next. Did you have a specific question or did you want to follow with the theme? Hey, Muneka, no, you didn't miss your reading. I'm still on my donators. They get extended readings, so it takes a little bit longer. Okay, Emma. Please do keep your question in mind. I may ask you to remind me when I get to your name. Yes, Sarah's is right. Afea, if you would like to ask more than one specific question, you may submit a second donation. However, you will have to go back on the bottom of the list. So I wouldn't take care of both of your questions. I would do that out of respect for those that have been waiting. Hey, Sissy. Hey, welcome. Your friend wants a reading but can't comment. She is online. Okay. Rashina, if you can talk for her, I'll make sure she gets a reading. All right, you all. That was 21. So I met my maximum number of people for my free reading list. I have to stop it at 20, otherwise I'll be here for 4 hours, and I don't want to be here till 1 o'clock in the morning. So Sharonda, is she still here? Sharonda, I've never seen her come up. Sharonda, I don't see Sharonda. Okay, Afea, if Sharonda comes in, I'll get her. Afea, you have a question, correct? Jennifer, why are you confused? I'm taking care of my donators now. I'm still on my donator list. I'm on number 4. And Jennifer, yes, you're on the list. Saris is also on the list. And I'm currently on my donator list right now. Okay, Jennifer. Yeah, if anybody gets confused about what I'm doing, just ask me. Yeah, it's no problem. Afea, do you have a specific question? What's the first question that you would like me to answer? How will the month of November be for me? Absolutely. Wow. The High Priestess is at the bottom of your deck, Afea, representing the sign of Cancer. Cancer could be in your chart or the chart of someone that plays an important influence in your life in the month of November. You are definitely going to have to use your spidey senses during November. And I can tell you this, I know that Mercury goes retrograde on the 18th of October, like a week before my birthday, in the sign of Scorpio at that. And last year we had Venus and Mercury retrograde in Scorpio, and I'm telling you, things can get yucky. Use your spider senses. Pay attention to your intuition. Write everything down, especially if you're having dreams right now. Afea, write them down now. They could help you answer questions in November, months later. There could be some secrets going on, things kept from you. You may be in an idolized state where you're giving things to people the benefit of the doubt and not making decisions clearly. Pay attention to these energies. These are coming to you even now. So you may be getting set up with what's happening currently. The two strongest energies you'll be dealing with in the month of November, Afea, are the Empress clarified by the Nine of Pentacles. This is establishing some level of independence, emotional and financial independence is Nine of Pentacles. The Empress is Libra energy, but ultimately this is our divine feminine, where we learn to receive help, asking for help, asking for clarification, receiving gifts here, self-care, self-love. This is the main focus for you in November. You'll either be triggered or tested by people trying to step over your boundaries, your emotional boundaries, impeding on your time, wasting your time, asking you for money. That's why you got to pay attention to your intuitions. And it's the holiday season, wherever you are in the world. Don't get caught is what Spirit is saying. So I asked for clarification. Tell us something that is hidden from you in the month of November that you need to be aware of today. And that energy is represented by the Emperor, clarified by the Hangman. So we have the Empress and the Emperor in the same reading. And this is a short reading of Fea. So first message I'm getting is this is a battle between yourself, the yin energy and the yang energy, the feminine and the masculine, learning when to be in inertia and when to take a break. You will get burned out in the month of November if you do not have a balance between the two. Do not overwhelm yourself. Second message Spirit is hearing me, and I'm trying to say them as fast as I'm hearing them, is power struggles. This is power struggle between you, your ego, not letting people in, not asking for help, and being prideful and needing this, or power struggles between you and other people. People may keep information from you, and that may be something that you could experience in the month of November. So do not engage in any type of triggers that'll happen between now and then, because it's going to hang you up and give you these delays with the Hangman. This could be a focus around family. Emperor and Empress is the husband and wife of tarot. So you could be expecting some challenges there or some delays there also. Ultimately, look outside of the box. That's what's going to help you. What's on the surface is not really what it is. You got to dig deeper. So the end result, the energy you can be expecting by the end of November, Afea, we have Six of Cups and the Knight of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles, Prince of Pentacles, the slowest moving knight in the tarot deck. So something that you've been working on for a long time is trying to go through a karmatic cycle with the Six of Cups energy. This is energy of reconciliation, mending ways, or this is an opportunity to get some type of closure to go on to a next level in your life. Lots of things going on for you in the month of November here, and I really could give you more information about that for you. So you let me know, marinate on this, formulate your second question. I'll go ahead and add you on here, Afea. Let's close out this first reading with your numerology message. And then after Afea is Sharonda. Sharonda, have you come back? If Sharonda hasn't come back, it's going to be Emma Jones. And then I'll go on to my free reading list. Time to go. Absolutely. If you any type of codependency, relying on other people's money, or you taking care of someone, being a sugar mama, whatever, if that resonates with you today, you will be sick and tired of this energy come November, and you will be at a position where you're more stable and confident enough to at least make the decisions to move on. Time to go is your overall message for November. It's the number 45 in this deck. 4 + 5 is 9. 9 is a number for endings. Virgo energy, elevated to a higher state of consciousness. This is you graduating here. Definitely an influence of Saturn. Even though we didn't follow the theme for your first question, you are doing good work. You have to push through. There's still some triggers to deal with between now and November, but by the end of November, you can see these circumstances alleviating, where you won't be repeating some cycles. Okay. Thank you so much for your first donation, and I pray that this reading resonates. Sharonda, are you back? Miss Eccentricity? You are very welcome. Thank you so much. Miss Eccentricity may be at work. Oh, okay, she's here. All right, Sharonda, did you want to follow the theme of the reading, or did you have a specific question? Okay, Lauren, thank you. After Sharonda, I have Emma Jones, and then 𝑹𝒆𝒂𝒂𝒔𝒆 and Sun Lima. And then I'll go back to Afea, who has a second donation. The theme. All right, let's go ahead and follow the theme of your reading. I know that's right. Yes. Wow. I'm telling you, when I talk to Spirit and I usually do this in the car, and I'm like, Spirit, what should be the theme of this reading? Tell me what I should focus on. And Spirit's just like karma, Saturn, focus on that. And I'm telling you, 6 of Cups has come out again in another reading. 6 is karma in numerology. It is breaking karma in this life and soul karma. This is you taking personal responsibility. So the fact that it is continuing to show up, it shows that you are on the right path in as a collective with reaching this higher level in your spiritual journey. Sharonda, at the bottom of your deck is the 7 of Pentacles. Patience is the theme of 7 of Pentacles. You ultimately the patience with yourself. This is running out of time, or feeling like we're running out of time, running out of resources, energy, money, stamina, motivation, passion. When this happens, we give up on ourselves. We give up on our dreams. We give up on the things that are truly of value to us. Pinnacle energy. Spirit is asking you to release whatever is anchoring you down in the 7 of Pentacles energy in order for you to receive your karmatic rewards. The 2 strongest energies represented of what you need to release is the King of Swords, clarified by the Fool. King of Swords is air sign energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. It could be in your chart or the chart of someone that can either assist you or will hinder you. I feel like more so, although air isn't in your big 3, this is you being in this position. High vibration energy of the King of Swords is someone who knows how to speak their truth, doesn't really care about what people think or have to say as a rebuttal of what they say. King of Swords is also someone who makes logical decisions, practical decisions, and takes action on the decisions that they make. They're not just only a planner, they're king energy. So they initiate the things that they plan. There's a lack of this that's happening, and this is what needs to be released because it's clarified by the Fool card energy, which is a new beginning. And because you are not in this King of Swords energy, you haven't been able to be in your full energy, in your new beginning. It's time to get rid of the low vibration characteristics of King of Swords, Sharonda. This is worry. This is anxiety. This is fear. This is us making plans and stopping before we even start because we've convinced ourselves that this doesn't make sense. I'm not going to have the support. This is too hard. These are the things that need to be released in order for you to receive your karmatic rewards. And the planetary influence that's going to assist you in releasing this energy is Jupiter. And there really is no better planet to do this. Jupiter is transiting in the sign of Sagittarius. because it's in my 6th house, which is his home sign. This is higher knowledge. This is expansion. This is gaining knowledge through experience. And the Jupiter also focuses on the distance, long-term goals, long-range plans. It seems that you really need to focus on the bigger picture in life instead of the little small day-to-day details that weigh you down. And if you're never going to go anywhere focusing on those things here. Set your sights high. You know, you can get whatever it is that you want, but if you're so focused on, I didn't do X, Y, and Z today, and because I didn't do that, I'm not going to be successful in the future, you're not going to get anywhere. So Sharonda, if you can release this energy using the planet Jupiter as your influence, you can be expecting the rewards of the energy represented by the King of Cups, clarified by the 6 of Cups. 6 of Cups, again, is karma, emotional karma, emotional baggage here, of family ties, soul karma. These things are being alleviated. This is you elevating to the master level. King energy. Not only are you receiving, but you know how to act on the information that you receive. You not only receive signals emotionally, you don't just see your third eye, you hear it, you trust it and act on it. This is you in the King of Cups energy. I know that because you're Cancer sun sign. But you're gaining a master of your emotions where you're not easily manipulated by your own thoughts here. This is your karmatic reward. This is what Saturn is trying to teach you with it being stationed in direct. Let's go ahead and close out your reading, Sharonda, by looking at your spiritual numerology message. I saw a fork in the road. That's the number 13. Let's see if it comes back on. No place like home. This is the number 50. 5 is Hierophant energy. Hierophant is traditions. This is you breaking away from these traditions, breaking away from what is expected of you or what you even expect from yourself. Maybe you expect yourself to fail, and that's the first thing that you think of in your head. You're breaking this cycle here. You're stepping out of your comfort zone and exploring, looking at the bigger picture. You see this tiny house, more is going on around the world than what's in your tiny house. This tiny house is your head. Get out of it, Sharonda. That's what Spirit wants you to know, okay? Open yourself up to anything here and speak it. Verbal affirmations, share your plans with someone that you trust and that will that genuinely cares about seeing you succeed here. Jupiter is also guru energy. You could find someone that's probably a mentor. They can help you out with this journey and with releasing this. You've been putting in the work. You just need to get to this full energy into your new beginning. Thank you so much, Sharonda, for joining me, and I pray that your reading resonates. Sharonda says, this resonates so deeply. I needed that. Thank you. You are welcome. Hey, Keisha. Hey, welcome. Sarah has been helping me out. My free reading list is closed, you all. If you would like to get a card message, you may submit a donation to either my Cash App or PayPal. That information is in the details of the video. If you can't find it, let me know. I will repost it. I just took care of 𝑹𝒆𝒂𝒔𝒆. Thank you again for your donation. My last donator is Emma Jones. Emma has a specific question. Emma, could you please repost your specific question and I'll get it answered. After Emma, I'm going to move over to my free reading list. And then I have Sarah's Wari and Sun Lima. After I take care of my 2 free readings, I'll move back to my donator list and take care of Faya, who submitted a second donation and has a second specific question. This is a free reading. Donations are not required, but they're appreciated. And if you do submit a donation, please do let me know in the comments so I can move you over to my priority list and ensure that you get your extended reading. You all, I offer every Thursday to anyone that joins me 50% off any tarot service. Please do send me a message or email at okaasantarot@gmail.com for the discounted invoice if you would like to take advantage of that reading. Keisha sent a donation. Okay, Emma, are you still here? Emma, is it? Yes, Emma, it's your turn. Can you repost your question, please, so I can assist you? Keisha, thank you so much for your donation. I'll go ahead and add you. Thank you guys so much for being patient with me. And I'm not sure if there's a delay, but Emma, if you don't mind, could you please repost your question so that I can answer it for you? Let me see if I can find it. Okay, I found it, Emma. No, don't worry about it. Okay, Emma says, Nick said he wasn't falling in love, but really likes me a lot. I said I couldn't do it anymore, but if I told him I'd like to just date, would he want that? Yeah, okay, Emma, let's go ahead and find out what's going on with Nick for you, okay? Well, I'm going to ask Spirit, what is the energy that you are dealing with as a unit? What Nick's feelings are for you, and what you can be expecting if you do ask the question that you just want to date. Yeah. The Nine of Swords. Okay, Emma. Yeah. We need to talk. Nine of Swords is at the bottom of your deck. So currently, the both of you are very anxious, very paranoid. Both of you are worrying about worst case scenario. Probably you more than him. 9 is a number for endings in numerology, and this is a fear of some type of ending, either by some verbal communication with the sword energy, or there is a mental perception or an idea of a relationship that has to end, or you're afraid of that being a possibility, that you may have to end either this relationship structure or giving up on hope of the two of you being in a certain fashion. This energy heavily influences your reading, Emma. I've asked Spirit to show me the two strongest energies that the two of you are dealing with. We have the 8 of Swords clarified by the 6 of Cups. You and Nick have some type of karmatic bond together here. There's some debt that needs to be settled, karmatic debt between the two of you. 6 of Cups is Saturn energy. This is reconciliation. This is past life lovers or enemies even here. And 8 of Swords is the trapped card. It's a self-imposed restriction, but here it's bigger than that. This is some type of soul bonding. So if the relationship in itself is toxic, this is a karmatic toxic relationship that Spirit is asking you to learn your own independence and break away from this codependent relationship. If this relationship is salvageable and it can be positive overall, whether it's friendship or romantic, Spirit is asking you to remove yourself from this tunnel vision or this very tiny box perception that you have on how this relationship should be. I asked Spirit to tell us something we need to know about Nick, Emma. We have the Three of Swords clarified by the Prince of Pentacles. Nick doesn't seem to want long-term commitment at all. And if he does want it, it would take him a long time to get to a serious level. Prince of Pentacles takes his time because he wants to make sure that he's investing himself in the right places. And that seems to be the biggest influence in Nick's decision making when it comes to love. A Three of Swords, though, says that there is some past heartbreak or disappointment in love that he's still holding on to that has made him move a bit slower when it comes to committing. So I asked Spirit, Emma, what energy can you be expecting from Nick if you have this conversation with him? And I have Nine of Cups clarified by the Prince of Wands. Prince of Wands is the classic flight energy, not even a fight or flight. This is a flighty energy. This is someone in the low vibration who seems to be unreliable. He comes and he goes as he pleases because he likes his freedom, and he needs that space, whether he's in the high or low vibration. They need to have a certain amount of independence here and autonomy. The Prince of Wands also can be pretty immature when it comes to their temper and the decisions, the impulsive decisions that they make. Nine of Cups is the energy of wish fulfillment in the high vibration, but it's selfish desire in the low vibration. So the first message that I'm hearing, it is a low vibration message. You can be expecting the possibility of him wanting to hold on to his independence for selfish reasons. And selfish doesn't always have to be negative. It could be because he just knows he's not emotionally mature enough to be in the level of commitment that you're looking for. So you could be expecting that from Nick. In the high vibration, you could be expecting him taking some personal responsibility for his feelings and making decisions based on that. This could be taking it slower. You may not like that. Or it could be him standing in his personal truth and putting his foot down and saying he needs this independence. Okay, let's go ahead and see what is the spiritual numerology influence that will assist you with making this decision in relationship with Nick, Emma. Yeah, truth be told, it's number 14 in this deck. 1 + 4 is 5. 5 is traditions. It is standards. It's also a hierarchy where we have to take turns on being the lead person, initiating everything. We're in the pants in a relationship, and when it's time to step back. Truth be told, you've got to be honest. Just be honest with your feelings, but you've got to also prepare yourself for that same level of honesty back. And I feel like that Nick is trying to be honest with you. So even if it is something that you don't want to hear, receive it. Be patient with him. And if he seems that he wants to take his time, the relationship is healthy, take your time. Otherwise, it may be a missed opportunity, and you may have to meet up again in the next lifetime. Okay? Thank you so much, Emma, for your donation and your patience, and I pray that your reading resonates. Emma, if it is buffering on your end, send me a message and I will type this out for you. I'll go back and look at your reading and type it out for you if you could not understand it, okay? Okay, Lauren. Okay, thank you for letting me know. Be safe there. Sarah, thank you very much. Leaf, hey, welcome. Leaf, my free reading list is closed, as mentioned. If you would like to ask a question or get a card message, you may submit a donation. The information is in the description of this video. Does he want to keep seeing each other? Will he reach out? Will he reach out to you? I feel that you may have to reach out to him to get this information. But again, you have to be patient because he really wants some freedom. He wants his freedom, is what Spirit is saying. He's not looking for a serious long-term commitment at this time. So it may be best to just be friends for now and then wait until he's more open, because he's still holding on baggage from the past where he was disappointed in love and doesn't want to rush into a relationship. Okay. All right, Emma was number 5 on my donators. Saris is first on my free reading list. Saris, thank you very much for being patient. After Saris is Sun, and then I'll go back to my donator list and I'll take care of Athea's second question, and then Keisha W. After Keisha, I have Talanza, and then Our Mother's Way, and Taylor, if I don't get any other donators. Saris, let's go ahead and see what is the energy that you need to release and what it is that you will be receiving. I saw the moon. Let's see if it comes back out. What's this? The Chariot. Yeah, I'm keeping that. And the 3 of Cups. Yeah, I'm keeping that. All right, Saris, thank you so much for helping me direct the flow of people in the comments. I really do appreciate that. And for your patience. Let's go ahead and get started with your reading. Saris, at the bottom of your deck is the 3 of Cups. This could definitely be you resolving some emotional karmatic influences, breaking through some toxic bonds with the 3 of Cups energy, focusing on your emotions. 3 of Cups is a celebration. There'd be a reason to celebrate. It could be you getting these rewards sooner than later. This could be a need to have some fun if you haven't been doing that, or a focus on your imagination or children in your reading. The 2 strongest energies representing what needs to be released, Saris, is the Strength card, clarified by the 8 of Pentacles. This, I'm telling you, this is a very common card combination when it comes to blockages. Strength is Leo energy, could be in your chart or the chart of someone that can assist or inhibit you depending on how this resonates. Strength is ego. It is our pride. It is confidence, our self-worth, what we value. This is our identity, our independence here. Clarified by the energy of the 8 of Pentacles, where we're focusing on the tiny details, maybe obsessively or too much. What needs to be released is your tendency to only see things your way, only see things from your point of view or your perspective. And this could be you not receiving help or suggestions, or this could be that you have a one-track mind where you set a goal and it could be a 20-year plan, and that no matter what happens, you either refuse to make adjustments compared to your life as it is now to reach those long-term goals, or you don't do this at all. You either you're restricting yourself here with this Strength and 8 of Pentacles card. Maybe it is that you have a tendency to focus on things that are superficial or some short-term gain, and release the tendency to do that. Also, if you know you have a goal that you set that's long-term and it really doesn't fit you, or you know you need to make some drastic inner changes within the self to achieve those, don't hold yourself back here with this card combination. The planetary influence, Sarah, that's going to assist you in releasing this energy is the moon. Your feelings, it's time to be vulnerable. Let your defenses down. Let people help you. Share. Tell people you need help. Tell people you have an idea. You may want some support. Get your feelings out. Moon is also the energy of intuition. There's heavy Cancer influence in your reading because the Chariot card tried to jump out. That's also Cancer energy. Maybe you tend to doubt yourself. There's a lack of pride here in the Strength card, where you don't believe in your gifts, you don't believe in your abilities to do something or accomplish something, and so you tend to give up on long-term commitments. Eight of Pentacles energy. Don't psych your own self out here. Chariot is victory over all obstacles, and you will achieve that by just being honest and loving yourself unconditionally as well. The expectation for releasing this energy, Ceres, is represented by the cups, Ace of Cups, and the Two of Cups. So Ace of Cups and Two of Cups. Very first message I'm getting is enter some lifetime partner. This could be a loyal friend that you've been asking for after releasing toxic friends. This could be you getting some type of romantic partnership that would be life partner, or this could be you getting the job of your dreams that emotionally fulfills you, as well as paying the bills here. Two of Cups, as it relates to you, is a union of minds and hearts between yourself and your higher power. When you start to have faith in your higher power to give you these blessings and getting out of your own way, you seem to be in your own way here, and Saturn wants you to start trusting in the divine powers and divine timing, and that's where your intuition in the Moon card plays a factor in the reading. Okay. Thank you so much, Ceres, for your patience, and again for assisting me direct the flow of traffic in my reading, and I pray that yours resonates. Ceres says, girl, you're so on point. I need to let this guard down. Sarah says, I knew it was coming. You just gave me my confirmation. Yeah, I mean, you have the Moon card. Your intuition is very strong. But the thing is, to acknowledge these energies is already giving the green light towards healing, because a lot of people don't. They choose to keep these things in the closet, and they have this sense of denial, and they never heal, they never learn, they never graduate. So definitely give yourself some credit and get out of your own way. Okay. Sun Lima, are you here? Sun donated. Okay, thank you so much. Sun, do you have a specific question, or did you want to follow on with the theme of the reading? After Sun, I'm going back to Afea. Afea, please do have your second question. You all who are here, if you haven't already, please do like this video and subscribe to my channel so that you can get notifications for when I do go live. I will be posting my links for my Thursday live readings, maybe 30 to 20 minutes prior to me going live, so that I don't have 20 people already waiting in queue by the time I sign on. It's not fair to those who have been waiting, because I may skip you, and it's not fair to those who wait until 8:30 because they choose to, or they don't have a choice to get in line. Molly Polly, hey. Molly Polly, you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 people in front of you. Jesse, hey, welcome. Jesse, there is a free reading list, and it's closed. If you would like to get a card message, you have to submit a donation, and the details are in that video. Son, what's coming up for me in love? Okay, love. Let's go ahead and see love for you, son. even pull your cards. They're just coming out. Okay, Nine of Pentacles is at the bottom of your deck, Sun. This is independence. So as it relates to love, in the next 30, maybe even 5 weeks, I am not seeing a life partnership entering your life during this time period. If this is you still being in a single state, either because you're not looking as hard, or the life partnership just hasn't been initiated. But during this time, in regards to love, Spirit really wants you to focus on your practical tasks. This is work, chores, taking care of your body, getting healthy, self-care, focusing on those things, either to keep you busy so you're not worrying about this life partnership coming, or it's because these things need to be priority before you can focus on your love life with the Nine of Pentacles. The two strongest energies that are currently affecting your love life is the Prince of Swords, clarified by the Princess of Pentacles. So right now, there's a hierarchy here. There's a difference in maturity between your resources, your time, energy, and your money, and you establishing healthy boundaries, and your mind, your mental activity, what you want in a partner, the plans that you're taking, and your ability to follow through with that. The imbalance is there. It seems that what is inhibiting you in your love life right now is making these impulsive decisions based off of limited resources. So maybe it is that you don't have enough of these things to sustain a relationship at this time, or to sustain dating as you would like. Maybe you could start to talk to someone and life will just distract you. There are other things you'll have to take care of. And that's why this life partnership hasn't fully entered yet. So, Sun, I've asked Spirit to tell me extra information that we need to know concerning your love life. And we have the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the Seven of Swords. So Ace of Pentacles is some type of new opportunity for prosperity and abundance in your love life. This could be you needing to either find other ways to get more money, getting the second job, getting some type of help if you need some support, or this could be you establishing some new sets of values. Maybe what you're looking for in a partner may need to be reevaluated. You may be limiting yourself or your options with the Seven of Swords. The Seven of Swords is the energy of not telling ourselves the truth, not being honest with what we want in life. There also could be an energy of being afraid of this newness. As much as you may want it, there are other things that you need to establish and make sure that they are secure in the practical sense before this love can come in. So I asked Spirit, what is it that you can be expecting to see in your love life in the next 30 to 60 days? And we have the Six of Wands clarified by the Emperor energy. Emperor is Aries energy. It could be in your chart or the chart of someone that can assist you with your love life. But I feel like this is mainly you. This is you taking your power back. This is being honest with yourself, having a heart-to-heart conversation about your needs and your wants, finding the pros and cons of dating, getting better time management, making plans on how to invite someone into your love life, but also be able to sustain this relationship and not get behind on bills or go broke because of your dating. These are the things that you can be expecting to focus on. You'll be getting these solutions to these problems if they've been ongoing with the Six of Wands as this is success. If you've been asking for help or trying to get a new job or get stable on your feet with your resources, you could be seeing these circumstances alleviating by the end of the 60-day period with the Six of Wands and Emperor energy. Son, thank you for your donation. Since you did donate, I'm going to go ahead and close out your reading by asking Spirit for additional messages using the Oracle cards as it concerns your love life. Yeah, chop wood. Absolutely. It's the number 42 in this deck. 4 plus 2 is 6. Lover's card energy and tarot bringing in Gemini sign. Could be in your chart, but ultimately, a Gemini easily gets distracted. Gemini is multiple personalities. Maybe you have to split yourself in two, and that's why this love life thing hasn't been settled. Taking care of business is chop wood. Instead of using your spare time to focus on what you do not have or what is missing in your love life, you need to be out there taking care of business, chores, work, a hobby, something you've not done in a long time. Pick it back up. Reading, learning some type of new skill. Do things like that that enhances your life instead of trying to focus too hard on love life. And you may naturally attract this partner. Maybe it is your partner is related to your work. You may meet somebody through work or a coworker or colleague. So if you focus on those things, you could attract this life partner. You can manifest this person into your life. All right. Thank you so much, son, for your donation and your patience. And I pray that your reading resonates. All right. Son was on my free reading list, but donated. But I went ahead and took care of them. Afea is next. After Afea, I have Keisha W. Afea, do you have your second question? And Keisha, if you have a specific question or area of focus, please do get that in mind for when I do call your name. After Keisha, I have Talanza, and then Our Mother's Way, and then Taylor, if I don't get any other donators. Afea, how will the rest of the year be for me and Linford? Okay, and Linford. Son says it resonates. Okay, great. That's great. I'm glad it resonates. And you are very welcome. Thank you again for being patient. Okay, Afea, how will the rest of the year be for you and Linford? Absolutely. Wow. I saw the 9 of Pentacles when I was shuffling, and I'm like, no, it's coming out a little bit too much. I'm not going to call it. And here it is. But that it makes complete sense because Saturn is ruling the theme of this reading. Eight of Pentacles is at the bottom of your deck. Eight of Pentacles, this is Virgo energy, and we're coming to the end of Virgo season. So this is being very critical of ourselves, being critical of others, paying too much attention to the small things in the low vibration. In the high vibration, this is focus, this is concentration, this is the energy of keeping our eye on the prize. I feel like the relationship between the two of you, there will be talks about long-term plans and what it is that you want out of this relationship. But with that, I'm not really seeing eye to eye. I feel like that stubbornness is really going to play a huge part in the relationship throughout the rest of the year, where someone wants something their way and either it's not open to suggestions or it's not open to compromise. So if this is resonating, make sure that it's not you being the one that's stubborn and stuck. Otherwise, you can be experiencing some challenges in the relationship. There could also be a focus on career, money as well between the relationship. If you all have joint resources, that can be a source of discomfort for you, or there could be the source or the theme of these long-term goals. Two strongest energies that you all are dealing with currently is Eight of Swords, clarified by the Wheel of Fortune. So this is breaking through some type of restriction. These could be restrictions that you don't have any control over, such as work or duties or responsibilities that inhibit either of you from being able to fully commit to the relationship. You could be expecting some changes with that, with the Wheel of Fortune. This is the wheel turning of destiny. This is change. This is also cycles completing. If you've already been experiencing these delays and challenges, you could be getting these circumstances alleviated. You could be getting help. You could be experiencing some freedom, or you could be, I heard save me. If you needed some help, or if you've been asking for help, this is being rescued. And the low vibration, I'm still hearing stuck, restriction. You could be repeating a karmatic pattern if this is a low vibrational codependent relationship as well. So be mindful of that energy. I ask Spirit to tell us something hidden about the relationship that will affect you all throughout the year. We have the Nine of Pentacles clarified by the Devil energy. Devil is Capricorn energy. That's Saturn energy. It's the theme of this reading. There's a karmatic bond between you and this person also. Devil, though, is in this is codependency. Nine of Pentacles is independence. Devil is codependency. This is either dependency, but financially, mentally, maybe someone has been feeding the other plans, long-term plans that are just grandiose, something that's not realistic or achievable. They may have the best intention in mind, but it's not realistic. You've got to get on the same page. This could also be substance abuse, emotional codependency here, and breaking free from that. This needs to happen. Maybe one or both of you are dealing with this independently, where you have other obligations of a codependent nature that keeps you off from being in this relationship, like living with your parents or having roommates, or of that nature that restrict you, maybe even financially. You could be trying to break through these things throughout the rest of the year. You're definitely, with Saturn here, Fea, personal responsibility is going to take a play, and everyone has to play their part. You won't be able to overcompensate for whatever the other person lacks, and vice versa. I asked Spirit, what could you be expecting the rest of the year? We have the King of Wands clarified by the Six of Wands. Fire sign energy, Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. This could be you or the other person. High vibration King of Wands is a master of his emotions, a master of his character. This is someone who doesn't pretend and wear a mask. They don't just change their personality where it fits the environment. This is someone who has confidence in themselves. They, may not be the best at their job, but they're proud of what they can bring to the table. They may not be the best partner, but they, try and give themselves some credit, or at least give their best effort for the experience that they have. This could be you all graduating into this energy with the Six of Wands card. It's success. The low vibration message, though, especially if codependency is the theme of this relationship, by the end of the year, this is still dealing with some power struggles, where someone either wants to be independent or wants to control the other while maintaining their independence. This could also be someone fearing that they can actually reach this level of independence and giving up and being in low vibration King of Wands energy, where they get overwhelmed and they get burned out, and they don't commit to the things that they want and that they've been working on. And thus this Wheel of Fortune sets off a domino effect to the relationship and will affect long-term goals. So we picked up 3 months worth of energy here for you, Afea. So there's a lot going on, which is appropriate for the Wheel of Fortune to come out. It may be more constructive for you to book a private reading, especially when you want to get energetic messages with that much energy to cover, because I get a lot. If I only pull 2 cards, I can go on and on and on. It's better to build a story using the cards so that we can get down to the details. And it may be best if you had a private consultation if it's needed. Okay, let's close out your second reading by giving you your overall spiritual numerology advice for you all, for the relationship between you and that person throughout the rest of the year. The Fates. It's the number 17 in this deck. 1 + 7 is 8. 8 is pride. Pride is definitely playing a factor. Ego, power struggles, definitely playing a factor between this relationship and the next of the year. The Fates here. When it comes to soulmates, all soulmates teach you a lesson. Not all soulmates are life partners. That is the ultimate message with the Fates. You're karmatically connected, but if it's not healthy, you shouldn't be holding on to it. But if there are changes that need to be made within you, and you're the root or play a major part of this codependency on the low vibration, healing within in order for the relationship to be healthy on the outside. Okay. Afea, thank you so much for your patience and for your second donation. And I pray that that reading helps you and resonates. Hey, thank you so much, Mineka. Okay, Afea says that it resonated. You are so very welcome. Yeah, you got a lot to look forward to, okay? Keisha, are you still here? Do you have your question? Thank you all so much for being patient with me. Keisha, I would like to know what's going on with the connection with me and Patrick. What does he really want with me? I was told that there was a third party going on, Capricorn and Gemini. All right, Keisha. Let's see what's going on between the relationship between you and Patrick. After Keisha, I have Talanza and then Our Mother's Way and Taylor. I currently do not have any other donators, so I will continue to go through my free reading list until I get more. If you have submitted a donation, please do let me know in the comments. Otherwise, my free reading list is now closed. All right, Keisha. Five of Swords is at the bottom of your deck. A Five of Swords is surrender. This is giving up on something, cutting something out. This is either cutting out a mental perception, a thought pattern, a thought process, or this is cutting out communication practices, whether it's not effective, or this could be giving to stop on something, cutting your losses here. Let's just go throughout the reading. I asked Spirit, tell us something about your relationship that we need to know, something hidden from you that you need to know. And we have the Eight of Pentacles clarified by the Four of Wands. So the Four of Wands is my personal 1111 card, spiritual ascension and awakening. There's a karmatic bond between the two of you. Four of Wands is the energy. It is a marriage card. It's harmony, it's balance, it's happiness. Eight of Pentacles is focused on long-term commitment here. So I heard high vibration message first, Keisha. This is marriage. I feel like that Patrick wants some serious relationship, some higher level of commitment here between the two of you. The second message that I'm hearing is long-term plans. Stability, harmony, getting on the same page is the theme of his mind right now. The low vibration message is to focus on superficial here, short-term gains, what could be good at this time right now. But I didn't hear it very loud. I heard more high vibration message than low. I feel like Patrick is looking for marriage, looking for serious connections, looking to build something. He's focused on what's real and what's practical here. I asked Spirit, what are Patrick's true feelings for you? And it's represented by the energy of the Ace of Cups and the Eight of Wands. And the last time you were here, I asked Spirit, what does Patrick have planned for you? And I remember it was the Two of Wands clarified by the Eight of Wands, making decisions to do something, go somewhere, travel, move, live together, marriage. Rushing was that theme. He's still rushing. He's still wanting to get there. But this is forward movement. Ace of Cups is love. Ace of Cups is new love, renewal of love. If you've been at discord, he wants to kiss and make up. I mean, he loves you. So far, Keisha, I'm not hearing low vibration messages, and I'm not getting ill intent from Patrick. So I asked for clarification because I'm not getting it. What can you be expecting from him? Tell us additional information. And I have the Nine of Cups clarified by the Fool. Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. This is the cup right before Ten of Cups, happily ever after. A Fool card is new beginning here. And that's what Patrick wants. I don't think he has ill intent for you. The low vibration message of these two cards, which I did not hear at all, actually, is that he may have focus on status and money, and this is only if this resonates for you. If he's the type of person that cares about where he looks, what he wears, what you wear, how you look, and what other people think about you all together as a person, he could want to rush this for some self-gain here. Potential, you could be sugar mama, but that's only if that resonates for you, Keisha. If those characteristics from what you know about Patrick doesn't resonate with you, I only heard high vibration message. I'm still not seeing third party yet. So I asked Spirit, is there a third party involved? Tell us something about a third party. And I have the Prince of Swords clarified by the Three of Swords. Why is the Three of Swords here? One card, please turn message. Sure. Why is the Three of Swords here? Why is it here? Three of Swords. Why is it here? Message. The King of Cups and the Four of Pentacles. So water sign, we got Capricorn and Gemini, right? So King of Cups is the husband energy. It's the father of tarot. King of Pentacles could be more husband and businessman. But this is more father. This is someone who you would come home to, nesting partner, someone that could raise children with. This is someone who is emotionally vulnerable, maybe very sensitive, lovey-dovey type of energy. If Patrick is resonating on that vibration, I don't see any ill intent here. I do see some challenging conversation with the Three of Swords here, and the Prince of Swords. And this would be an impulsive action. A Prince of Swords is arguments. This is making premature decisions or acting out and having a conversation based off of some past hurt and a sense of insecurity with the Four of Pentacles. I'm not seeing third party, Keisha. I don't see ill intent. We're even getting repeated card energies from last week's reading, the last time you were here with Patrick. And I wasn't hearing anything challenging even then. All of these cards are beautiful. I mean, I heard marriage again. And so if it's resonating with you that there are some challenges here, low vibration King of Cups is someone who is very passive aggressive. They emotionally withdrawn. They may be narcissistic and emotionally manipulating. If he resonates on that side, someone who is very insecure, always wants to know what you're doing, worried about who you're seeing, who your friends are, constantly needs that affirmation that you care about them. If he resonates on that side, then yes, I did hear a message that the love may be genuine, that he cares for you, but his intentions long term may be selfish. But that's if he resonates on the low vibration King of Cups energy. I heard more high vibration than low first. I still did not see third party interference. In love readings, 3 energy can be third party if you are in monogamous relationships. And we have 3 of Swords, but this is usually old news. 3 of Swords is old. I'm not seeing third party right now, is what Spirit is saying. So take it as it resonates, how his energy resonates. But I still see more love than not. Okay. Keisha says, wow. Keisha says, wow. And then it resonates. And then he's in the fashion and money. And that he's not. Okay. Okay. Keisha says, okay, we're not official like that. He's still new. Oh, okay. Well, I'm not seeing a level of toxicity in your life where you need to cut this person out. I actually see that by doing that right now, it may be at your detriment. It may hurt you with this impulsive conversation. So don't give up on Patrick just yet. I don't see that at all, Keisha. Let's get your numerology message. And I know this is lengthy. What additional message do you have for Keisha? What additional message do you have for Keisha? Or okay, orphan and deep knowing. So deep knowing is what 43, 7, Cancer energy. Pay attention to your intuition. Orphan is the number 5. Feeling lonely and abandoned here. Someone may be withdrawing. Someone may be potentially self-sabotaging, and it could be you or it could be him. So if you notice a distancing happening between you and him, initiate a conversation. Try to talk. Be sweet about it, getting this information from him. Someone feels like the other is going to give up on them, is what this is saying. 5, a change needs to happen. 7 plus 5 is 12. 1 plus 2 is 3. Expansion and growth and long term. I am not seeing where you should impulsively cut this off, Keisha. Ask more questions. Be sweet about it. Get some information. But I'm not seeing I didn't see third party here in this energy. Keisha was my last donator. Do I have any other donators here? Christina, that deck was the Wisdom of the Oracle deck by 𝑹𝒆𝒂𝒅𝒊𝒏𝒈. Yeah, Keisha, I wouldn't cut them off just yet, okay? I feel good about it. If I don't have any other donators, Talanza is next. And then after Talanza, I have Our Mother's Way, Taylor, Patsy, Shakima, Male Pale, Tawana, Muneka, Jennifer Garcia, Malika S., Lauren, Brooke, Marion, Chad Terrell, Fabiana, Bridget, Ria, Usagi, and Rishan. Okay, Talanza, are you still here? Christina, thanks. What does the Zodiac card say? The Zodiac Tarot is divided into 3 different decks. If you want more information about it, I can go through it either in another video. You can send me a message and I can answer you that way, or I'll talk about it at the end. Okay. Hey Miriam. Hey, no, you haven't missed it. You haven't missed your turn yet, Miriam or Jennifer. Talanza, are you still here? You're very welcome, Christina. Our Mother's Way, are you still here? Taylor, are you still here? Talanza, Our Mother's Way, and Taylor. If you haven't already, you all, please do subscribe to my channel so that you can get notifications for when I do go live. This reading starts at 8:30, and I take care of my donators first, the first 5, and those readings are longer. So thank you all for being very patient. Tawana said, I'm here. Okay, so no Talanza, no Our Mother's Way, and no Taylor. If they come back in, I'll get them. Patsy's still here, right? Patsy, let's go ahead and get on with your reading. I am going with the theme of release to receive. The theme is Saturn. It's stationed direct yesterday. Saturn is personal responsibility and discipline in order to receive karmatic rewards. Let's see what it is that you need to release, the planetary influence that will assist you in releasing that energy, and then the rewards, what you can be expecting once you do. I'm going to take it. Patsy, the 9 of Swords is at the bottom of your deck. 9 of Swords is an energy of worry. This is anxiety, but this is usually worrying about the worst case scenario, things that probably don't happen and probably can't happen either. If you can see in this card, there are swords raining from the sky. Swords don't rain from the sky, but this person clearly is afraid of that. That's how they feel. This is you being in a state of paranoia, hypersensitive, hyper aware about your surroundings. And for that reason, you are being blocked with receiving these karmatic rewards. You may be too anxious to start or take some type of risk here, let people in here, or you could be actively manifesting exactly what you do not want, and it is blocking you in your reading. I asked Spirit to show me the 2 strongest energies that need to be released, and I pulled 3 cards. 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands, and the Prince of Cups. So Prince of Cups, water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. 10 of Pentacles, 8 of Wands. your emotions tend to hold you back. It seems that you may prematurely make decisions not to, again, move forward, take some type of risk with the Eight of Wands energy. This is forward motion. This is that go green light. This is also communication. Your emotions hold you back from succeeding in that. Ten of Pentacles is success. This is receiving emotional fulfillment as well as getting your just rewards, whether that be equal compensation at work, getting a healthy relationship where it's 100 and not, 50-50 or 80-20 type of energy. Because of your weak emotional boundaries, you seem to not get anywhere. You may give up on yourself before, right at the finish line. This could be self-sabotaging, thinking that if you get it, it'll be lost, so I have it anyway, or thinking that you just can't do it. You're taxed, you're burned out, or you're getting to that point, or you stress your own self out so much that you just choose not to emotionally invest in these things. This energy that needs to be released. The planetary influence, Patsy, that's going to assist you in releasing these energies is Mercury. Mercury is communication here. This is expansion, using your mind. You've got to open up. Ask for help, ask for suggestions, and be ready to receive whatever it is that you're asking for. You can ask for help and you may not get it. You can ask for a suggestion on what you need to do, and it may not match up with your answer or your plan, but it is really what's going to help you. Having effective communication helps release these blockages, and ultimately, by having a strong, stable mind, getting past this Nine of Swords, anxiety, worry, fear energy, you in turn develop stronger emotional boundaries of the Prince of Cups energy. The reward that you can be expecting once you release this energy, Patsy, we have the Prince of Swords clarified by the Temperance card. So we have Prince of Cups as what needs to be released: weak, immature emotional boundaries, and you graduate to being someone who has a stable mindset, a more firmer mind, but it's not so rigid and stubborn that you can't grow. You're not open to learning. Prince energy is right below the Queen. So we still are growing. We're still exploring. It's like the teenager energy where you've gained some knowledge and you have some experience not to make the same mistakes, learning how to take risks, learning how to believe in yourself, and learning how to communicate your needs and wants with others. But at the same time, you accept the information you hear back and take it constructively. Temperance is healing, filling your cup first here, but also establishing this boundary between your emotions and your mind. Your emotions is your biggest weak point here. Saturn is teaching you emotional responsibility and discipline, and that's where you're going to grow and get your rewards. Thank you so much, Patsy, for joining me and for your patience. And I pray that your reading resonates. Patsy says, okay. Patsy had a specific question. Patsy, if you want me to answer your specific question, you will have to submit a donation. I go by a theme every week. So if you're on my free reading list, your reading will be based off of the theme. Hey, Brooke. Several. You're number 15. And I am on number 8, Shakima. Hey, Aries Moon. Welcome. Thank you so much. Aries Moon. You did submit a donation. I'll go ahead and add you onto my donator list, Aries Moon. I'm going to take care of Shakima and then Male Pale. And if you have a specific question, when it gets to your turn, Aries Moon, let me know. Otherwise, we'll go on with the theme. You're very welcome, Patsy. Thank you. Shakima, are you still here? After Shakima, I have Male Pale. Yeah, Brooke, you're fine, Brooke. Shakima, are you still here? Male Pale, are you still here? Tawana, are you still here? Okay, Tawana's here. Tawana, let's go ahead and get started with your reading. Shakima and Male Pale, if they come in, I will grab them. Otherwise, after Tawana, I'll take care of Aries Moon. All right, Tawana, we have the Four of Cups at the bottom of your deck. This Four of Cups is contemplation. So the theme of this reading is Saturn, personal responsibility while it's retrograde, and how our actions directly affect our environment. Thinking about our emotional investments, who we have, quality over quantity when it comes to friends, loved ones, families, careers, hobbies. That's Four of Cups energy. Looking at all of these things and deciding what is really important to me and what needs to be set aside. But with Four of Cups and this contemplative energy, you can also have missed opportunities because we are worried about making the right decision to emotionally invest in these things, or maybe it is that you're gathering these cups as baggage and you're not really making room for anything new, so nothing comes in and we repeat the same old story. Is Four of Cups energy. I asked Spirit to show me the two strongest energies that need to be released in order for you to receive your karmatic rewards. And we have the Nine of Wands clarified by the Emperor energy. Emperor is Aries energy. It could be in your chart or the chart of someone that will either help or hinder you, depending on where this resonates. So as this relates to you, energy that needs to be released, Tawana, this is highly defensive. This is someone who maybe has lost their power at one point, finally got their power back, but it's like an overdrive. This is the, if you're not, if it's not this way, going on this way, if you're not doing what I'm saying, if you don't follow my advice, if you're not following my plan, I don't want anything to do with you. Power struggles here between yourself and other people, being paranoid, being defensive, being volatile. Triggers is what gets this energy flowing into people. This is what needs to be released in order for you to receive these rewards. What we have to do is learn how to positively use our position of authority. If we have information, if we have some type of control over others, instead of coercion or being domineering, fight fire with love here. You can establish your power in a different way. You can, instead of threats and being defensive, you can use it in a tough love way. Emperor is the father of tarot, and maybe it is that you can give ultimatums similar to how parents do with their children. Hey, you can either choose to do your homework now, or you can do your homework later and miss out of XYZ playtime. You might have to do that with even your adult relationships. Hey, you can either respect my time and my personal space today, or when you need my help, I may not be available to be there for you because you're not getting the same in return. Giving them that option, giving the power back to them to take responsibility for how they treat you instead of forcing it. What's going to help you release this energy is the planet Uranus. This is creativity. This is doing things differently. You're going to have to you're going to have to get creative when it comes to reining in your power and to not be emotionally or energetically manipulated and be triggered to being in this defensive state here with the energy of Uranus. Uranus also brings in energy of individuality. Not only do you need to be in your personal truth and personal power, you've got to give that same respect and space to other people, is what Spirit is saying. And maybe we have a tendency to not do that, and that also needs to be released with this planetary influence. The result of you releasing this energy, Tawana, and the expectation and reward you can be receiving is brought to you through the energy of the Nine of Cups, clarified by the Eight of Cups. So we're going backwards. Nine of Cups is wish fulfillment. This is emotional independence of ourselves. This is unconditional love of ourselves and others. Eight of Cups is walking away from the well run dry, giving up on something. It seems that Nine of Cups is selfish energy in the low vibration here. Maybe it is having a one-track mind, one point of view. It seems to be the theme in your life where it may be very hard for you to understand other people, or this could be happening to you where people just already assume whatever is going on in your life, they have it all figured out, and you can't ever get your point across, and you have to establish that and take your power back. Eight of Cups is walking away from those that just truly don't respect that, don't respect your boundaries, don't respect your need to be your own individual person, make your own decisions here. So you cut those relationships off. That's one message. The second message, if you are on the other end and you deal with the power struggles and you have a hard time letting people be themselves and respecting their individuality, you may experience some separations here in your relationships. But for those that do separate, especially if you are in a high vibration, that's just a signal of toxicity for you. And if there's an emotional connection between the two of you and there's an opportunity for healing to happen, you may get that through creativity. And that's by fighting fire with love in this reading. Okay? Thank you so much, Tawana, for joining me and for your patience. If you have to work, I pray that you have an amazing work time, and I pray that your reading resonates. Hey, Aries Moon. Hey, welcome. You are welcome, Tawana. Aries Moon, Tawana, Shakima, Molly Polly. Have you come back? Okay, Molly Polly is back. After Male Pale, it'll be your turn, Aries Moon. All right, let's go ahead and get on with the theme of the reading. Male Pale, you're next. I'm asking Spirit, what energy needs to be released in order for you to receive karmatic rewards? What is the planetary influence that will assist you in releasing that energy, and what you can be expecting? All right. A Prince of Cups is at the bottom of your deck, Molly Polly. This is water sign energy, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. It could be in your chart, the chart of someone that plays an important influence in you releasing these karmatic restrictions, or they could be assisting you helping you receive the rewards for you releasing these blockages. As this relates to you, a Prince of Cups is the energy of someone who is still exploring their emotional needs. They kind of know what they want. They have their good baseline standards set when it comes to family, friends, romantic partnerships, and self-love and self-care, but they still kind of have some work to do. And so it seems that you are still working on your emotional boundaries and establishing these things, finding yourself. This could be you exploring new friends, opening yourself up to new relationship structures or career structures, following your heart with the cup energy instead of what's logical, practical, or expected of you. The two strongest energies that need to be released in order for you to receive your karmatic rewards, Male Pale, we have the Justice card clarified by the Ace of Wands. So we're speaking of Saturn, karma, and now we have Justice card energy, Libra sign. It could be in your chart or the chart of someone that may help or hinder you depending on how this reading resonates. But ultimately, this is karma here. Ace of Wands is new beginning, new motivation, and it seems that co-creation is playing a factor in you being able to receive your rewards. Maybe it is that you are not sowing the proper seeds or sowing your seeds into proper soil for it to grow. So you either invest yourself in places that do not have the highest intention or highest good for you, or you waste your energy or waste your time in relationships or jobs, and therefore you tend to repeat these challenging karmatic circumstances where you don't really get anywhere. You may move from different relationships or different jobs, but it's still like same old energy. You need to do something different here, especially if you've not been taking a chance. Ace of Wands is that same wand in the Magician card energy, where we're taking our power back and learning the power of manifestation. And if you think in the low vibration and you verbally affirm that you can't do, or you won't have, or you have to succumb to life circumstances and that you don't have any control, these things are just going to happen no matter what, that's exactly what happens. You've got to release that mindset here, Male Pale, in order for you to graduate into another level of spiritual ascension, so you can get some new challenges and learn some new skills that'll help you establish stronger, healthy emotional boundaries, and also that you stay true to what makes you happy. The planetary influence that's going to assist you in releasing this energy is Jupiter. Jupiter is the energy of higher knowledge, higher mind. This is also luck. With this, you may have to take a risk, is what Spirit is saying. Hold on. Am I still here? A risk. Yes, my potty. Hold on 1 second. I have two screens on, and I'm trying to make sure that my internet's still here. Thank you all for bearing with me. I see you all here, but on my phone it says that I'm not here. And I don't want to continue on with this reading and then not be present. So Jupiter, Malipali, is what's going to help you, your higher mind, knowledge gained through experience is what's going to help you. You are repeating some karmatic cycles here, and it's time to get off of that boat. It's time to get off of this broken record. And Spirit is trying to help you, but you've got to believe in a power greater than your own and get out of your own way. That life doesn't only just happen to you. You take a part in that as well. Take your power back. Once you do this, Malipali, take your power back, get off of these broken cycles here, learning to establish healthy emotional boundaries with the Prince of Cups. Your reward is represented by the energy of the Two of Pentacles, clarified by the Eight of Wands. So this is forward moving. This is you being able to manage your daily obligations that used to overwhelm you, and you taking advantage of your time management and distancing your relationships here. It seems that your emotions tend to get the best of you, where you either don't know how to establish that space, you don't know how to cut people off, you don't know how to distance yourself, you may make yourself a martyr, and that's the cycle that you're trying to break. A Two of Pentacles is a multitasker. This is someone that knows how to be in more than one place at a time, someone who knows how to prioritize. So you are putting your needs first while also taking care of the people and the important obligations in your life. Maybe you have a tendency to not have that balance in your life, where if you're taking care of yourself, other things get neglected, or vice versa. You are alleviating these circumstances by releasing this energy using the planet Jupiter. Knowledge learned through experience, as well as risk taking here. You've got to have some level of faith, though, in the higher power in order for any of this to happen, especially when risks are involved. But we need to break through this karmatic pattern that you're stuck on with justice here. And if you can believe in the divine to bless you and give you miracles, you'll get them. But if you try to hold so tightly onto the control because you're insecure emotionally and you don't believe in these things, then you'll have a hard time ascending on your spiritual journey. Thank you so much, Malipali, for your patience and for joining me, and I pray that your reading resonates. Okay, that was Malipali's reading. Aries Moon is next. Aries Moon, thank you so much for your donation and for your patience. Is there a specific question that you had, Aries Moon, that you would like me to answer, or did you want to stick to the theme of the reading? After Aries Moon, I had to skip a couple people. Hey Kimmy, hey, welcome. I'm sorry that you're dealing with that, Kimmy. Aries Moon says, I'm attempting financial freedom via online business. Things are not going too well. Okay. Yes. Aries Moon, I apologize. I'm sorry that you're dealing with the challenges with your online business, but let's go ahead and see what advice Spirit has for you with this. If you haven't already, please do like this video and subscribe to my channel so that you can get notifications for when I do go live. Yeah. Okay, Aries Moon. Yeah, I see it. Four Wands. Four Wands is my personal 1111 card. 1111 is the number for spiritual ascension and awakening. And everyone that's on the spiritual journey, if you ask them about it, the first thing they're going to tell you about is the hard stuff. And right now, this online business, you're going through the trenches, is what Spirit is telling me. For Wands, though, these challenges are teaching you about your values, your personal values, what it is that you want, long-term goals when it comes to establishing and maintaining this financial freedom. It's time to ask yourself some questions about your online business. Is this worth it? Do I have the resources to continue to operate how I am today? Am I going to need to turn up the volume? Do I need help? These are the questions that you need to be asking yourself in order for this online business to prosper, or before you continue to make further investments. Four Wands also is the energy of balance and harmony, and you're trying to establish that within this online business. There may be a lack of that. There also may be a lack of loving support around you as well with Four Wands, as this is a marriage and family card. Maybe it is that you are your biggest and only cheerleader, and it can be discouraging, and you're experiencing this with the online business in this reading. So I've asked Spirit to show me what are the two biggest challenges that you're dealing with that are blocking you from being prosperous in your online business. And this is represented by the energy of the Seven of Pentacles, clarified by the Queen of Pentacles. Queen of Pentacles is Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could be in your chart, but even if those signs don't resonate, this is a career reading. Queen of Pentacles is appropriate because this is about our resources, time, energy, money, pentacles, but also values, and money isn't everything. A Queen of Pentacles is someone who works for themselves. This is entrepreneur energy. This is a boss person, someone who's not susceptible to codependency. They are someone who may not be in the leadership position, but they are a team player. They know how to receive feedback as well as give this equally and in equal exchange of this information. Low vibration Queen of Pentacles, though, is someone who's a workaholic. She will get burned out. This person is also very highly critical of themselves. They tend to want to achieve a level of perfectionism that's just unrealistic. Queen of Pentacles, for that reason, gets very discouraged when they don't meet even small goals. Queen of Pentacles in low vibration does not give herself credit for, basic things. If they've not hit the jackpot, they are a failure. This is your mindset right now when it comes to your business. Seven of Pentacles is running out of patience, running out of money, running out of energy, or feeling like you're running out of time, and to want to give up. And I'm really seeing that. I do see that you may be experiencing some more delays and challenges, especially when it does come to your resources here, Aries Moon. So it may be that if you are making money from this business, you might not be getting as much as you would like, or the business may be slower in this time period. But patience is needed. Ultimately, patience for yourself. So I've asked Spirit, Aries Moon, what action do you need to take concerning this online business? And this energy is represented by the Judgment, clarified by the King of Swords. So King of Swords, air sign energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. But as a person, it's time to speak up. King energy is Yang. This is someone that takes the initiative, speaks up first. This is someone who makes the plans, initiates the plans, and gives direction. This is a boss person. You started off with Queen energy, Aries Moon, receptive, making plans, constructing them, looking at the books, looking at the finances, but not actually doing anything. This isn't the person that makes the decisions. This isn't the person who is the boss of the company. This is someone that may be in the back seat. You need to be in the front seat. And it's time for you to get out of your own head. King of Swords in the high vibration is someone who can effectively communicate, and they know how to make decisions with a equal consideration of their head and their heart. And it seems that you may be too focused on success, money, quantities is what we're focusing on. Numbers, likes, attention. If you're not seeing these results in numbers, you can get discouraged and get set back. But you need to be at a higher state of mind with the King of Swords energy. Make plans that are logical, black or white here. It's not logical to be a perfectionist. It's just not attainable. You are a spiritual being living a human experience. You need to allow yourself to fail. You need to tell yourself that this is a marathon. When it comes to having an online business, especially in entrepreneurship, it gets rough. It does get bumpy. You are not going to be as successful off the get-go, and you may have more slow periods than high periods. You've got to ask yourself these questions. Are these still risk and environments that I want to continue to expose myself to? Is this something that's worth it? Long term, will I get the results? Will it be worth my time? If you ask yourself these questions and the answer is no, Judgment card is making that final decision that this is something that I need to put to the side. Or if you've been overdoing it, overworking, focusing on what's superficial, focus on the numbers here, and you can elevate to a higher state of mind with the King of Swords. This Judgment energy is a resurrection. This is a rebirth of your passion, your creativity, and your willingness to succeed in this online business. Aries Moon, I've asked Spirit to show me the 3 strongest energies that you could be expecting concerning your online business, and we have the Fool card, the 8 of Cups, and the Star. 4 Wands is at the bottom of your deck. Whatever decision you make is going to be a game changer in your life when it comes to this online business. And this is whether you've been in this business for years or only in a couple of weeks. It's still a game changer because of your spiritual ascension playing a factor. A new beginning is happening. You're going to have to make a decision, especially in the next 30 days. There will be some series of events that'll either be doors opening and green lights to show you that you need to keep going, or the opposite, where you will take a break. 8 of Cups is a well-run drive. This is walking away from what isn't working, but also having faith that even if this doesn't work, something better is on the other side. This is the conclusion that you can make at the end of this time period if this energy on the low vibration resonates. In the high vibration, these 3 card combination is you moving on to new ideas. This is you changing your game plan, changing your structure, changing your website, the things that you offer, making it new, taking what you can salvage from the old, but reinventing your online business and having a new beginning here. And that may be what is needed in order for you to continue to succeed. All right. Wow, that was really long. I apologize. Thank you so much, Aries Moon, for joining me and for your patience. And I pray that your reading resonates. Kimmy. Oh, you are having a conversation. I'm reading, thinking you're talking to me. I just took care of Aries Moon. Muneka is next. I had to skip a couple people and they haven't come back. But I'll keep checking. After Muneka is Jennifer Garcia, and then Malika S, Sex Potions and Petals, Miss Lauren. Then I have Brooke, Marion, Chad Terrell, Fabiana, Bridget, Ria Usagi, and Rishana. Thank you all so much for being patient. I wanted to remind you all, if you cannot get the message that you needed in this free live reading or this quick live reading, please do feel free to book a private consultation, as all of my card reading services, tarot, oracle, Lenormand, chakra healing services are 50% off for 24 hours until Friday evening. Kimmy donated. Okay, Kimmy. Thank you so much for your donation. I'm going to take care of Muneka. After Muneka is Jennifer Garcia, and then I'll get you Kimmy. Yes, that's what I knew it. Yes, Muneka. Wow, it's been a minute since you've been here, and I'm so glad to be able to give you this message. You've definitely been putting in the work. The Hermit is at the bottom of your deck, Muneka. Virgo energy could be in your chart or the chart of someone that will assist you in releasing this energy in order to receive your karmatic rewards. But this is you. You're in the spotlight. This is a graduation. This is becoming wiser because of learned experiences. This is also a self-reflection. The theme of this reading is Saturn, personal responsibility. And when Saturn's retrograde, we're forced to go within and go into our shadow side and clean out our closets first before our environments on the outside changes. And you've been doing that with the Hermit here. You've been having your inner reflection. You've been taking your personal responsibility. You've been trying to make the changes. And now in this reading, we'll see what your rewards will be on the outside for your efforts. The two strongest energies that need to be released in order for you to receive your karmatic rewards is the High Priestess, clarified by the Four of Swords. So this High Priestess is Cancer energy, but these two card combinations, this is a tendency to not rely on your intuition. Four of Swords is pause. This is break. This is stop here. Stop and go is Four of Swords energy. Maybe it is that first message I'm hearing is not trusting your intuition. You get your spidey senses are tingling. You're like, this doesn't seem right. Or, hey, this is a good opportunity. But then your insecurities, for whatever reason, trigger you and you back out. And then what you thought would happen happens, and then you beat yourself up. This is a karmatic cycle for you that needs to be released. Message number one. Message number two that I'm hearing is that High Priestess and Four of Swords, that stop and go. You tend to get depleted emotionally because you're an empath. The High Priestess is an empath card, and you need to constantly remove yourself or withdraw from emotional connections or work where you get drained. It's time for you to find that balance. Graduate from being an empath to a clairvoyant, Muneka. The difference between an empath and a clairvoyant is they both feel that they are being invaded, that they have other energy attached to their aura, but an empath doesn't know that it's not their responsibility to heal that energy if it's from someone else, and when to cut themselves off when it becomes to a level of toxicity. Clairvoyants know the difference. Hey, I've been around this person feeling funky. This isn't my problem. This isn't my energy. This isn't my low vibe. It's time to separate myself. That's where you need to graduate from. Release the your empathetic nature and graduate to being a clairvoyant. Also, trust in your own gifts here. You know when things are not right, and you know when you have an opportunity. So why do you doubt yourself because of past triggers or past disappointment? And and it prevents you from being able to seize these opportunities and graduate on your spiritual journey with this Hermit card energy. The planetary influence, Muñeca, that's going to assist you in releasing this energy is Pluto, death and transformation. Absolutely. And Pluto, it comes to our core being. When we don't even trust in our own self, it comes within. It's got to start here. And it's not superficial. This is something that's very strong in your life, where you constantly, don't believe in yourself, and you get stuck, in these relationships or these jobs that just are not a good fit for you. Pluto is going to help you evolve here. But with that, you've got to lay your old self to rest. And that means not feeling guilty for having to establish healthy boundaries and get some space here. Telling people no, telling people, hey, your vibes are low. I just don't want to be associated with you. Don't feel guilty for that. Pluto will help you be in that energy. Muñeca, the result and the karmatic reward for releasing these restrictions is the Fool card, clarified by the Ace of Wands. It's overdue, Muñeca, that you release this, that you believe in yourself and in your gifts, trusting in your intuition. It's overdue that you stop taking on other people's problems and responsibilities, trying to save people from their own karma and circumstances. It's overdue. Fool card is new beginning. Ace of Wands is new motivation and passion. This is the law of manifestation and the law of attraction. And you are what you manifest. And Spirit will continue to teach you to trust your intuition by placing you in the same circumstances with different people until you pass the test. Hey, this seems familiar. This happened with me and so X amount of years ago. Well, X amount of years ago, you didn't trust in your spidey senses. You continued to deal with so and you got the short end of the stick. We are breaking those limitations here with Saturn stationing direct, Muñeca. All right. Thank you so much for your patience and for joining me. And I pray that your reading resonates. Muñeca says, I'm a loner and I tend to say to myself, I have a problem with trust. Yes, and you do. And, there are still people that you can genuinely trust, even though you have, your tendencies of an empath, of being courted and dealing with energy vampires. But you will naturally attract people that need some level of fixing. You just have to realize it's not your responsibility to do so. All right, Muñeca, Jennifer, are you here? After Jennifer, it's Kimmy. And then after Kimmy, I have Malika S. and then Lauren. Jennifer's here. All right, Jennifer. Kimmy, if you have a specific question, please do let me know when I get to your name. Eight of Pentacles. I saw it when I was shuffling, and it has been coming out a lot. Eight of Pentacles is Virgo energy. We're still in Virgo season, where we are being very critical, looking at the details of our relationships, our short and long-term goals here. It seems that is the focus on what needs to be released. Maybe it is our commitment are playing a very strong factor on us getting our karmatic rewards, or you getting your karmatic rewards. Eight of Pentacles is focus, it's concentration here. And maybe with the Eight of Pentacles, you could be too focused on our daily obligations, work, home, life, and not having enough fun, not having enough joy or enough love in your life. There needs to be a balance that it has to be established in your life with this card. Eight of Pentacles in the low vibration is also tunnel vision. This is when we have a specific mindset, a specific standard, and if we can't get this, we either are a failure or we have to change our plans completely. Make sure you're not being in low vibration Eight of Pentacles energy, where you're focused on the superficial things or short-term gains, or that you're being overly critical of yourself, Jennifer. The two strongest energies that need to be released in order for you to receive your karmatic rewards is the Queen of Wands, clarified by the Five of Wands energy. Both of these are fire energies. Signs Aries, Sagittarius, Leo. It could be in your chart or the chart of someone that may help or hinder you. This is a blockage here, something that needs to be released. Low vibration Queen of Wands is someone that definitely takes on more than what she can handle. She gets the attention, she has the options, but she gets burned out with that fire energy. Maybe it is that you have a lot of resistance in your life. Maybe it is you want your freedom, you want your individuality, you want to be respected for that as well, and that other people don't give you that, and that causes discord in your life. Five of Wands is discord energy. You will need to release any source of those restrictions or discord in order for you to obtain karmatic rewards. As this relates to you, head over heart decisions play a factor when Five of Wands comes into the picture, and we may impulsively do or act based off of some trigger, emotional trigger, and it may harm us. And this could cause arguments. This is short temper. This is also an authoritarian type of mindset, my way or the highway. All of these are characteristics and energies that needs to be released in order for you to receive your rewards. And the planetary influence, Jennifer, that's going to assist you in releasing this is the moon. Moon, unconditional love. Moon represents the mother. Having a nurturing, empathetic touch to yourself. Maybe you need to baby yourself here. Be a little bit more easy. Eight of Pentacles is the complete opposite of that. That's overly critical. That's perfectionism here. Celebrate yourself. Give yourself credit for even the baby steps. Moon card also is intuition. This is following your instincts. You got to trust yourself. Do what comes to you naturally. Use your own natural talents and gifts instead of maybe forcing things to happen. Maybe you try to force yourself to work in a position that really doesn't serve you, and you get burned out, and you have this fight between your head and your heart on whether to stay or go. It could be that you have a natural ability to be aggressive. Maybe you come off aggressive to others, and you might need to rein that back and get more in touch with your feminine side and be more receptive and empathetic to other people, so as to not have this strife in the Five of Wands energy. What you can be expecting, Jennifer, if you can release these blockages, and your karmatic rewards come to you in the form of the energies represented by the Four of Cups, clarified by the moon. So we got moon planetary energy here assisting you in releasing your blockages, and your reward is also moon energy. So moon is cycles. We have new moon energy and full moon energy. We go from a waning moon to the new moon to waxing and the full moon, and life works in that way also. As much as you deal with the challenges, Jennifer, know that there's always a light at the end of the tunnel, that these things do not last forever. And that includes power struggles that you have between yourself, head over heart decisions here. Also, when it comes to you having your freedom and independence, you compromise plays a factor. You have to be willing to compromise, as well as you involving yourself with others that can do this as well. And like I said, if you have someone who just is not willing to do that, who's very fixated on their own perceptions and ideas, it may be time for that cycle to end here. And ultimately, it would be their missed opportunity with the Four of Cups card. The Four of Cups is contemplating on your emotional investments. This is you looking at every option that you have, Queen of Wands energy, and carefully selecting what is truly worth your energy, what is truly worth your time, so that you don't get burned out, so you don't have to fight with your head and your heart, and so that you don't have to constantly run into this need of you having to put people in their place, which Queen of Wands tends to do because they get a lot of attention. She tends to lose respect for some reason in that energy. This is you gaining that back here with these two card combinations. All right, Jennifer, thank you so much for your patience and for joining me, and I pray that your reading resonates. Jennifer says, I've been aggressive and snappy. Yes, these are energies that need to be released. It seems that low vibration Queen of Wands energy holds you back. Cooperation, teamwork, and making some level of healthy sacrifice. And especially if you're holding on to things attached to ego wounds and pride, those are the things that need to be sacrificed in order for you to not have these challenges and discord, especially within your emotional connections. All right. Hey, Bridget. Kimmy is next. Kimmy, did you have a specific question? Bridget donated. I can move you over. If anyone else has submitted a donation, please do let me know. After Kimmy, I have Malika S. and then Lauren, and then I'll take care of Bridget. Kimmy, did you post your question already? Hey, Shakima. Shakima's back. Shakima, since you've come back, I don't know if Malika is here. So after Kimmy, I will take care of Malika. If Malika is not here, I'll take care of you, Shakima. Kimmy says, I wanted to be an entertainer, but I lost that motivation and I don't know why. I'm trying this year. I'm getting my master's in social work. I know I'm meant to help people, but I feel like I'm too creative and need insight. You need insight concerning your career. Yes. Okay. Let's see what Spirit has for you concerning your career, Kimmy. I saw the Wheel of Fortune. So yeah, you're right to be asking about this. All right, Kimmy, the Eight of Wands is at the bottom of your deck. Eight of Wands is a forward movement, and this may be fast movement. You may need to make a series of quick decisions concerning your career. Definitely need to get the continue with the ball rolling. If you are giving up on something, or if you're thinking about switching gears, don't stay in that contemplative state too long. It's what Eight of Wands energy is saying. Eight of Wands is also travel. This could be long-term goals. When it comes to you establishing a career path, think long-term. If I choose this, will I be prepared for retirement? Where do I want to be in 20 years? Or what capabilities do I have in this career set in 20 years? That's the focus that you need to be on when asking yourself these questions. Eight of Wands, distance and travel. Long distance. Maybe it is that you need to be working with foreigners or working at a distance. You may need to move or commute here with the Eight of Wands, and that could be an option for you. Staying in the same place or being restricted is not going to help you. So if one career path gives you the option for freedom and travel, that may be in your best interest with the Eight of Wands influence. I asked Spirit to give me some information about your career choice. Where does your focus need to be? And it's represented by the Emperor and the Nine of Cups. Emperor, Aries sign energy. It could be in your chart or the chart of someone that may influence your career decisions. But this is organization. This is structure and control with the Emperor energy. And having a balance between what's practical and our wishes, what our heart desires in the Nine of Cups. Emperor is boss energy. This is the energy of entrepreneur, someone who's in charge, someone in a position of power and authority. And I feel like that ultimately is what you want to do. No matter what career option you choose, as long as you can have respect, as long as you can be a leader, as long as you can have people underneath you, you would be happy. But in that same breath, you need some level of freedom where you're not controlled or limited. So as in regards to being an entertainer, you would have that option, but it may be that you may have to give away some of your power at first, such as over to like a manager or a legal team here, and that may be a pro or it may be a con for you when you ask yourself these questions in the Eight of Wands energy. As this relates to you pursuing a career related to your degree, with this degree, you may be a teacher. You could choose to go to school, teach other people. You could have your own type of classes. You can have a private firm, private industry, something where you would have authority. That is where you need to be focused on, a career that gives you that option. So I asked Spirit, what action do you need to take? When it comes to choosing your career, what do you need to do? The Hierophant clarified by the Three of Wands. Stick to what you know here. That's what's going to assist you with being successful in your career. Three of Wands is the long-term plans that I was seeing in the Eight of Wands energy. This is goals. This is the future here. But this requires a level of creativity and expansion of what is expected or what you expect of yourself. Being an entertainer is different. It is not a traditional blue collar job, such as going to school and getting your degree. Maybe it is that you would have to either convince people that this would be okay for you with the Three of Wands energy, have your long-term goals, and break through the traditions and standards of the Hierophant card. The second message that I'm hearing is that stability. If stability is more important to you than freedom and authority, then it may be best that you continue on with your education and be and to teach or lead someone. A Hierophant is the card of authority, same as Emperor, but this is more along the lines of a religious respect here, something that's old, probably something that society would support. So you may want to be an entertainer, but what may be best is that you take a safer route. The Hierophant is safe, is what Spirit is saying. So I asked Spirit, what is the outcome? What could you see happening in the changes with your career? And this is represented by the world and the sun. Travel is big for you, Kimmy. So you definitely need to be in a career option that will give you the ability to travel. So if you're going to school with your degree and you only get licenses and certifications to do things in your area, that may not be the best option for you. World card. As far as being an entertainer, you would have to expand your network. This is you reaching out to other people. This is you doing what's unconventional in order for you to reach these long-term plans. But with that, it's going to require you to have a lot of pride and confidence with the Sun card energy. You've got to be very optimistic when it comes to dealing with people from a distance online. As this relates to your degree, your social work degree, the World card and the Sun, you need to complete this. World card is completion in order for a new cycle to begin. Yet this is a yes card as well, the Sun card energy. Safety. If safety and security is more important than freedom and power, doing the traditional route of graduating and getting the job related to the degree would be best for you in the long term. If freedom, creativity, and travel is more important to you, then you should be leaning more towards entertainment, entrepreneurship, being your own leader, and that would be more beneficial to you with your career. Okay, I got both sides. I wasn't hearing a message, Kimmy, of where you would fail. It really depends on what is more of value to you, because we've got two contradicting energies, so it could really go either way, but it depends on your long-term end-game goal, where you need to make these decisions. Okay. Thank you so much for your donation, Kimmy, and I pray that your reading resonates. I really could go into more detail of the messages that I'm hearing with that, Kimmy. If I feel like Spirit could give me more, but I'll leave it at there. I think that will help you with your decision making. All right, Malika S. Is Malika here? I don't think Malika's here. Shakima is here. Shakima, I'll go ahead and take care of your reading. Lauren, are you still here? Sex Potions, and Petals. You're welcome, Kimmy. Thank you again for your donation. All right, Shakima, I saw the 6 of Pentacles. Shakima, let's see if it comes back out. We're following with the theme for your reading, Shakima. What needs to be released with planetary influence that'll help you releasing this energy, and then what your karmatic rewards you can expect to receive. All right. Shakima, 10 of Swords is at the bottom of your deck. This is very good because this is an energy of releasing and receiving. And 10 of Swords is releasing. This is completion of some challenging task. This may be getting something heavy off of your chest. This may be you making some difficult final decisions with the 10 of Swords. This could also be you purging some old perception, mental perception, or standard that you set for yourself or others that no longer serves you. With this 10 of Swords, there definitely is some communication involved, if not a changing of your mindset here. This could also be energy that's long overdue with the 10 of Sword energy, because 10 is Wheel of Fortune in tarot. So karma is definitely having a heavy influence, Shakima, in your reading. The two strongest energies that need to be released in order for you to receive karmatic rewards is the Ace of Cups, clarified by the Emperor. So, Emperor has come up a lot throughout tonight's reading, and it is about personal power, organization, control, personal responsibility. And that's the theme of Saturn retrograde, which has now stationed direct. Once we take responsibility for our life first and accountability, then we'll start seeing the outside world change first. It seems that when it comes to a self-love and self-care and the Ace of Cups, that we are still trying to take our power back with the energy of the Emperor. Maybe it is that in Emperor energy, we everything operates like a business, like a military. You have this long drawn out manual of how to operate, how to live, how to work, how to be a good partner, how to be a good caretaker, how to be a good employee, and you follow these very strict rules, just like in the military. And it may restrict you from doing what you truly want to do emotionally, what brings you emotional freedom and comfort here. This is a blockage for you. It's time to release this power struggle that you have between you taking care of your obligations here in the real world and attending to your fun side, the emotional side of life, where you're connecting with others, allowing yourself the opportunity to put work and the adulting tasks aside to have fun with your family and friends, maybe inviting a romantic partner in your life. It may be that you've not allowed yourself the time and opportunity to truly invest in your love life. These are all energies that need to be released in order for you to receive your karmatic rewards. And the planetary influence that's going to help you release this energy is Venus. Venus is love. It is beauty. And it is also an energy of fertility, creativity, the birth of something new. And this may be you changing your own self, getting back in control of your emotions, finding out what makes you happy. Maybe it is that you've lived your whole life for other people or as a caretaker, and you've not been able to get your own needs met. By doing so, using the planet Venus, you gain this back. You get your power back here, and you can release these old karmatic circumstances that may inhibit you from getting your needs met. The results, Shakima, of you taking advantage of this planetary influence of Venus, self-care, self-love, value here, and also ego struggles. The rewards is represented by the energy of the Hierophant and Five of Wands. So it seems that you tend to take a back seat at times, or you underplay your skills, you undermine your skills, you undermine your knowledge or your ability to succeed and do something. Your reward is breaking these circumstances. This is you understanding that you are someone that can be respected from the work that you do, for being a good caretaker and being a good person. You don't have to fight with yourself with establishing that. You don't need validation from the outside to believe that you have these skills. That validation comes within self-love and self-care. And then thus, the outside will start to follow in your lead. You've got to be your own biggest cheerleader first in order for you to attract what you need. And that includes other people believing in you, whether that be a new employer, your new life partner, friends, family, wherever this is resonating. It's got to come within the self first. And that is the lesson that Saturn wants you to learn with its stationing direct. You come first. Your needs come first. And it's time to live in your own personal truth and what makes you happy, and not, this militant standard of following these rules, and you do the adulting task, and there's no fun or happiness in that here, Shakima. We're breaking through these karmatic restrictions, and ultimately that's really what's going to bring you true happiness in your life. All right. Thank you so much, Shakima, for joining me and for your patience. And I pray that your reading resonates. Shakima says this resonates so much with my new job in grad school. Yeah, definitely. Hierophant and Five of Wands, this is when we don't accept authority. We don't accept responsibility. We don't accept respect. Never undermine your own skills and abilities. Give yourself some credit. It is okay to toot your own horn. Society conditions us to not do that. Don't be selfish. Don't brag about yourself. If you do all these things, you're not humble. It's narcissistic. You can have a healthy dose of cheering your own self on. There's a healthy level of that. And I really do feel like that it's required, because if you don't do these things, that's when you start looking outside, and you're never going to get that. It doesn't matter how many people tell you you're good at what you do. If you don't believe in it yourself, you just won't believe in it. So don't undermine your own skills. Push through. Go and get your dream job. Do what makes you happy. Don't do what's expected of you or what people want you to do. Okay? All right. Bridget, are you still here? Bridget donated. Hey, Brooke. Brooke, you're next. All right, Bridget. Bridget, do you have a specific question that you wanted me to answer, or did you want to stick to the theme of the reading of release and receive? Thank you for being patient, Brooke. Thank you so much. Yes. Yes to the theme of the reading, Bridget, or yes to a question. If you have a specific question, please type it. Hey, Fabiana, no, you did not miss your turn. I have Lauren and Marion and Chad Tarot in front of you, but I don't think that any of them are here. Bridget was on the free reading list, but submitted a donation, so they got bumped up. Bridget, will I be moving to France this winter? Is this the best choice for me? Absolutely. Let's go ahead and get that question answered using tarot. Let me cut my deck. You're welcome. Thank you for being patient. Wow. That's awesome. All right, Four Wands is at the bottom of your deck, Bridget. It's my personal 1111 card, an opportunity for spiritual ascension and awakening. This move to France, I do feel like is a game changer. And it's a positive game changer, is what Spirit is saying. I don't know if you're trying to establish some level of independence, showing that you are now financially or emotionally secure to make this move to France, or it's just something very big that you have to do that you maybe have not had that expectation of yourself. Four Wands is harmony and balance. It's also a card of celebration and long-term commitment. I feel overall that moving to France may be very positive for you, but there still are some challenges that you'll have to get through in order for it to work out. I asked Spirit to will you be moving before the winter time during this time period? And I got the World card clarified by the Three of Wands. Both of these cards are cards of travel, of moving. World is long distance travel. It can literally mean the world. Three of Wands is the future. I do think that moving to France would be very positive for you. I think that it will give you an opportunity to be in a new area, expanding your mind. It'll give you opportunity to see things new, learn from new people. This will give you also an opportunity to learn about different cultures and different backgrounds with the world. And it's only the gateway, this France decision. If you choose not to move to France, you will have other opportunities to go elsewhere. I do feel like a long-term move is in your future here. So I asked Spirit, what action do you need to take? What could you be expecting with this move to France? And we have the Four of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords. So I do feel like that you have to get out of your comfort zone. A Four of Pentacles is security. This is holding on to something very tightly. This could be, first message is your resources. You definitely need to gather as much as you can before making this move, because you will be short on resources once you do make it. You may realize with the Ten of Swords energy that establishing security once you do travel may be challenging, or maintaining it may be challenging. This could be you finding a job, so it may be best that you start looking now before you move, or get something established before you move to alleviate these circumstances. This is also Four of Pentacles and the Ten of Swords, is that your insecurities may be triggered with making this decision to move to France. Maybe it is that you are in a codependent situation where you rely on someone financially, or someone that's emotionally to make your decisions, or to help you with establishing long and short-term goals, and you're learning to do these things independently with the Ten of Swords. Ten of Swords is the last numbered card in tarot, which brings in completion. So there are some old mindsets that no longer serve you that you're going to have to get rid of. And this may be the type of work that you do in order to maintain financial security and independence when you move to France. Or it may be that you do realize that this is taxing on you and financially, or on your resources, your time and energy, and you may decide that France may not be the best decision for you, and it may be a hard decision to make. A hard dose of reality is Ten of Swords energy. So I asked Spirit, what could you be expecting? If you were to move to France, would this be a good decision for you? What type of energy would you be in? And I have the Ace of Pentacles clarified by the King of Swords. King of Swords, air sign energy, Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. It could be in your chart, or it could be in the chart of someone that will be a positive long-term influence in your life when it comes to this move. This could be someone that that will give you some money, Ace of Pentacles, or give you the knowledge and resources you need to be stable when you do move. This could be someone that will give you a job offer or some knowledge about job. Pentacles is resources, time, energy, money, career. This could be you receiving some type of information about this new job or new opportunity for abundance and prosperity. This also could be you establishing some new level of values here and boundaries when it comes to time management and long-term goals, planning, and communication. You maybe you're trying to make all of these plans and decisions by yourself, or you fear being by yourself once you move to France. I don't think that'll be the case. I think you definitely have to get out of your comfort zone in order to have these new friends, but there are people that will want to help you on the other side if you choose to move to France. Travel is necessary at some point in time in your life. Whether you choose to go to France or not, it's up to you. But I am currently not seeing where going to France would be detrimental to you. I am seeing that you may be limited on money. You may be limited on time. You may have a more challenging time than you expect with finding a job or finding a place for you to stay that may be affordable to you. I do see delays and challenges there, but ultimately there's some opportunity to succeed here, where if you experience those circumstances, it may not be for long, and you may get the help of this person, or you may elevate to a King of Swords energy where you know what's important and you're following a very tight schedule, budget, and rules in order for you to maintain stability in the Four of Wands energy when you do get to France. Okay, yes, I'm seeing travel somewhere for you in the future, definitely. And France is a good option at this time. Okay. Thank you so much for your patience and for joining me and for your donation. And I pray that your reading resonates, Bridget. Hey, Brooke, it's your turn. You really do have spiritual endurance. I guess I'm used to it. Being up here Thursday, December will be 2 years with my business, and January 2020 will be 2 years of my live readings. So I'm used to it. I gotta think of a plan to break up this long session though. You're welcome, Bridget, and good luck to you with your move. Brooke, let's go ahead and get started with your reading. After Brooke, Lauren, Malika S., are you here? Lauren, Sex Potions and Petals. Brooke, let's continue on with your reading by following the theme. Yes. Oh, yeah. Wow, Brooke. Wow. I really like this reading. You've been putting in the work. I want to congratulate you already with this reading. As far as the influence of Saturn and taking personal responsibility during the retrograde, you've been doing that. You've been understanding how your energy plays a factor in multiple areas in your life, and how you can create and maintain prosperity and abundance, and be able to obtain your karmatic rewards. King of Pentacles is at the bottom of your deck. Earth sign energy, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. It could be in your chart or the chart of someone that will assist you in receiving these rewards. If those signs don't resonate, this is the businessman. Maybe it is that you've been working very hard in establishing this financial independence, breaking free from codependent restrictions where you're stuck at a job because it pays the bills, even though it doesn't make you happy, or you have these roommates, or you're relying on friends and family to help support you financially, and you are now in charge of your life and finances. This could be you resonating on this energy. King of Pentacles is also someone who is very organized. This could be a workaholic in the low vibration, but in the high vibration, a King of Pentacles is an entrepreneur. This is someone that's in charge of a position or a company. They have a good ability to mine their resources, time, energy, and money. This is someone who's also very mature, even for their age. You're here. This is the result of the work that you've been doing. You are being the King of Pentacles energy. So I asked for Spirit to show me, what are the two strongest energies that need to be released in order for you to receive karmatic rewards, Brooke? And we have the Temperance card clarified by the Chariot. So Temperance is Sagittarius energy. Chariot is Cancer energy. What needs to be released here is a balance of stop and go. A Chariot is to succeed. This is a forward movement. This is to keep going here. Having that stamina. The Temperance card comes into play where we go on adrenaline. We go even when our cup is empty. You need to find the balance of filling your cup first before moving forward. Not only going off of adrenaline and passion, but also taking the time to rest and recuperate before proceeding on with your career or your business, or taking care of your responsibilities as a caretaker, or someone in a position of authority. We are having a hard time doing this. You are having a hard time doing this, and it is blocking you from receiving your karmatic rewards. So it seems that you're good, your motivation is good, you have the energy, and then you get burned out, or you lose the encouragement, you lose the support, or you have energy vampires and you're too busy trying to fix people or take care of everybody else's, mess and healing responsibilities, that you become depleted and you can't take care of yourself. You've got to release the tendencies to do these things in order to receive karmatic rewards. And the planetary influence that's going to assist you is Pluto. Pluto is a transformation here, death and rebirth. It's time to let that old self die. The overworking, the workaholic, the perfectionism, the to focus on the practical side of life, our business, our responsibilities and obligations, and learning to take a vacation, learning to take a break, learning that you don't have to answer your email and messages as soon as things come in. It's okay to wait a couple times. It's okay to give someone else a time limit so that they're following on your schedule instead of you chasing others and their demands. Pluto is serious energy because it's a whole body concept here. It's not just something superficial on the surface. Maybe this is a lifetime struggle for you, Brooke, taking care of your needs and others as well. And this stop and go energy. And you may get very far when you're moving, but when you get depleted, you take you need so